Welcome back to Romance of the World. It's your girl returning today. We're going to do Painted Scars by Neva Altaj. Hit it!
Grab yourself a book, turn the lights down low. It's time, everybody, for Romance in the Woe.
This is Painted Scars by Neva Altaj. Now, this is a Mafia romance. The premise of this book, you have Roman and you have Nina. Roman was recently in a horrible accident where his car was bombed. Now, because of this, he's in a wheelchair currently, and he's doing extreme physical therapy to get back in order. He also has an eye patch. He's lost an eye. He's horribly scarred. So for him, he's starting out. He's a leader of the Mafia, but he knows he has an idea of who it is that's part of the plan to kill him, to assassinate him, take over. But he doesn't know all the players. So he has his close alliance, and who watches over him and tells him things. And one of the people thinks, like, okay, well, right now, because you're kind of like, everything's going on, you might appear to be weak. So the best thing to do is get you a fiance, because then the thought is you'll get married, you'll have children, you'll have heirs. So at first, Roman is not interested, but then he sees a video of a young girl named Nina. Now, Nina has this great way of, she can impersonate anybody. So she can take on these roles. So the way he's able to get Nina is, her father has stolen money from the Mafia. Now, why you steal money from the Mafia is beyond me, but I guess if you're desperate enough, you'll do anything. So the father's stolen money. Now, the money doesn't really matter to Roman. He's a billionaire. But he's going to use that to blackmail the father in order to get Nina. So the father comes to Nina and says, this is what I've done. You have to marry this man, or at least pretend to marry this man, for 6 months. So Nina meets up with Roman, and she talks to him, and she realizes it's the only way to protect her father. She loves her father. For me, her parents don't deserve the affection she gives them. They're not the greatest people in the world, but some people care for their family to the extremes, even if they don't really deserve that affection. So Nina agrees to pretend to be the fiance. Now she meets Roman. She's not bothered with the fact that he's in a wheelchair. He can walk some, but he has to, again, it causes him a lot of pain, and he wants to be able to walk fully. His scars don't bother her at all. She thinks he's very attractive. He's a very huge man, and for her, because of her past and things that have happened, and you have to read the book to find out, she's kind of intimidated by men when they're tall and they're aggressive towards her. So him being in a wheelchair actually kind of helps her in a way. And he realizes there's issues with her, and he actually cares. And I think that's the thing that first kind of makes you be endeared towards Roman, because he's this very strong person. He comes across very cold. But then he realizes there's issues that she has, so he becomes very protective. And Nina starts becoming very funny in this. Nina has a way of becoming the character. So she decides, okay, well, I'm going to be your fiancé, so I'm going to be this woman who spends all your money, and very flirty and flashy and kind of flaky. And I just come in, and people won't really pay attention to me because they'll think, oh, well, she's not very intelligent. He loves the way she's able to go into these roles with other people. Now with him, she's Nina. She's the true self. And she's an artist. She's very, very talented. She's very funny. She can be very sweet and loving. And again, she doesn't see him as less than a man. She thinks he's all man. Because he's in a wheelchair, she thinks he's gorgeous. He's amazing. He's very strong. He's a survivor. Look what he's gone through. And there becomes a relationship because he sees for who she really is. And of course, she's always seen him who he really is. You have these great secondary characters that I love, because he has like this little alliance. And I'm assuming they're probably going to have their own books. I hope so, because I love all the secondary characters. There's great dialogue between the two of them. You can see where they kind of build on things. And again, she's so attracted to him. Of course, he always thinks she's gorgeous. She's so funny, and she's so sweet. And she's one of those people who wants to make everyone comfortable. So if you become her friend, then you're a friend for life. So if this sounds like a book for you, I highly recommend it. If you like Mafia, you're going to love this. If you like women who are kind of spunky, but also funny, you like men who are protective, but very dominant, but also want the woman to be herself, then you're going to love this. It's a great series. This is the book 1 in the series, in the Perfectly Imperfect series. So I highly recommend it. So until next time, it's your girl Charlie. And this was Painted Scars by Neva Altaj. Until next time.